Sagittarius, welcome to this Sun Moon Rising reading. You're watching Emrys Tarot. Yes, it is a general reading. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. What's going on for my Sagittarius? All you beautiful people. Well, it would seem here you're carrying a lot of responsibility. Man, you've been weighed down by a situation. This could be a work situation. It could be a relationship situation. Take your pick. I'm getting more relationships, but there's a work situation here that's causing you a lot of stress. You feel bogged down by everything. You know, everybody's talking at me. Kind of energy. It would seem you're focusing on something not in your direct environment. The challenge is making that sacrifice, letting go. The hangman, letting go of these responsibilities that you've been carrying. Well, at least some of them, not all of them. This is a detachment from somebody to reconnect with somebody. You have changed, or somebody has changed changed your opinion about them. They're acting very, very differently. Whatever your status, you're focused on this person right now, but you're wondering, well, how can we actually make this work? Where I'm living, where I'm working. I'm getting for a couple of you, you're married legally and legally responsible for children and property where there's a family involved, perhaps an inheritance, and also on getting that you are living separately. You're married legally, but you're not living together with somebody, and that's a bit of a burden. So, being with this person that you want to be with is conditional. All right, that's what's driving this. Somebody's been paying you a lot of attention, and you certainly focused on them at the moment. It's like you've been going through a surreal dream world in the past, right? Whatever it is you've been thinking about, the choices you've been making, you've perhaps been thinking, well, this person who's got your full attention now, you've perhaps been thinking, well, where do they fit in the scheme of things? Where can I fit them into my life? You know, getting this for a few of you, you're single, you've been dating different people, you like that lifestyle, you like this freedom of movement. And now all of a sudden, you're focused on one particular person, but it means giving all that up. And you're a bit reluctant. It's a big thing to change your lifestyle just like that. But I'm getting here that, I don't know, somebody you've been struggling with, been dancing around each other. There's been trying to create this idealistic environment, and it's not worked in real terms. Talk about focus. They're focused on you. They're willing to put the work in. But it's all this going on in the peripherals. I'm kind of getting, there's somebody here is easily distracted. So there's a lack of trust. Yeah, well, I'm picking a reunion up of some kind of reason to celebrate. Picking up some kind of communal thing going on here. A celebration of some kind. Reconnecting with somebody at a celebration. For some of you, this is something you didn't have planned. But you've decided it's time to act. You feel here you've been, weighing up the risks, contemplating, despite what's going on around you. Four of Cups. You're not happy with your situation. They're not happy with theirs. As a person you're dealing with, they're just not interested in, because of what's happened in the past or the struggle to get to this point. You know, it's like this two-edged thing. It's like this person you're dealing with is, happy that you're there, but they're letting apathy, they're letting the past affect them, they're letting the environment affect them, they're seeing the opportunity with you, but they're just ignoring it. Getting them to see your point of view is a bit of a challenge. So it's bringing in this kind of, I don't know, moon energy. But I'm seeing some kind of celebration here. Getting, maybe you are a bit afraid of where it might lead, but you do see the need to act. There's a new pathway opening up for you, and it's you're very cautious, and I'm kind of getting in. There is a need. There is a room for celebration, but you're not going to let a past cycle affect you. You're not going to repeat a past cycle here. You've been putting a lot of effort into an unfulfilling situation, and now your focus has shifted. Now there is, you know, separating. There's a separation here to join with somebody else here. I'm picking up for the past 7 weeks, 7 months. You've been trying to center yourself. Your dreams have definitely been kind of staring at you. And some of you, your dreams have been very, very vivid. But there is a decision to focus here. I'm seeing you putting your point of view across to this person who you want to be with, despite the peripherals, despite your status. You kind of don't want to step outside your comfort zone, but I am seeing you, or seeing the opportunity for you to spend your time with somebody to see how it goes, to put your points of view across, to see if you can make this work in some way. You're not going to make an absolute decision though until you know you can rely on the situation. There's a lot of slow movement around you, Sagittarius. It's also about compatibility. I'm kind of getting you, this person you're dealing with grew up in an entirely different environment to you. So it's kind of seeing how it goes. It's like a test run, a trial period to see if you're compatible. Because there's this getting to know somebody here I'm getting. There's a lot of tact and diplomacy going on. but it's forming a relationship, building a strategy, and maintaining balance. Very, very slow moving. You're certainly in no hurry. Okay. You're not sure whether, you're keeping your feelings to yourself. You're protecting your own interests here. Once you've realised you're comfortable with this person again, then you'll kind of let rip and you'll make a final judgment call. It's kind of like you are getting to know this person because you're not comfortable because of I'm getting for some of you, this is a return of a person you knew before, not necessarily an ex, but person you had dealings with before, on your travels. You had this free spirited energy. This person was just one of many people in your life, many relationships. Okay, but there's a return here. It's kind of like you're in the midst of dropping a lot of emotional baggage from the past, a lot of old attitudes. And what you're doing here is I'm kind of still protecting your own interest till you're comfortable. It's like you're anticipating a lot of stuff here with this person. But I'm getting, once you're comfortable, you know, you it's kind of like you're hanging on to your old ways. You're keeping other opportunities in the background, or an opportunity in the background open. Then once you're comfortable around this person, then you'll let go of that past that opportunity. You're putting something behind you here, but you're not going to do it until you're comfortable and as sure as you can be. That's what I'm getting. Bye for now.